So, it all started on a perfectly ordinary Saturday morning. My uncle, Rick, known for his quirky hobbies, had developed a peculiar interest in collecting vintage toasters. His kitchen was beginning to resemble a museum dedicated to the art of bread crisping through the ages. We, the family, thought it was just another one of his harmless eccentricities until one day, he announced that he had entered us into something called the Great Underground Toast-Off. At first, we thought he was joking, but the seriousness in his eyes confirmed that we were, in fact, going to a toast-making competition. Intrigued and a little worried, we decided to humor him and agreed to tag along, expecting nothing more than a few laughs and maybe some burnt bread. The venue turned out to be a dimly lit basement beneath a hipster cafe downtown. The atmosphere was oddly intense, with competitors lined up, each with their peculiar toaster contraptions. Some looked like they belonged in a steampunk novel, while others were suspiciously high-tech for a simple task like making toast. As the competition commenced, we quickly realized that these people were not messing around. The air was thick with the smell of browning bread, and the pressure was on. Uncle Rick, manning his antique Sunbeam, was in his element, flipping slices and adjusting dials like a maestro at a toaster symphony. Meanwhile, we, his loyal yet clueless assistants, tried to look busy, occasionally offering a slice of artisanal bread that we couldn't eat ourselves. Things took a turn for the absurd when we overheard talk about the grand prize. Apparently, the winner would receive a year's supply of premium bread from an artisan bakery. Panic set in as we realized that every single member of our family was gluten intolerant. Just the thought of a pantry full of bread we couldn't digest was both hilarious and horrifying. Uncle Rick, oblivious to our predicament, was solely focused on his craft, determined to win at any cost. As the final round approached, he was neck and neck with a guy who had a toaster that could apparently recite Shakespeare while browning bread to perfection. In a twist of fate, Uncle Rick's daring use of rye bread, known for its unpredictable toasting properties, clinched the victory. The crowd erupted, and we were presented with an enormous, ceremonial loaf. As the realization of our glutinous bounty sank in, my cousin, trying to lighten the mood, quipped, "Well, I guess we'll just have to give it our yeast effort and rise to the occasion." We all groaned in unison, but deep down, we knew this was one toast we'd never live down.